episode of the Shots Fired podcast. As usual, and as always, you got your boy Big Joe.
You got your boy Julio the Don.
You got your boy J Had.
And this week, we are going to keep it short, sweet, and to the point. We're going to cover last week's pick'ems, see who came out on top. We're going
Not me.
I don't know if I did any better, so don't feel bad. We're going to go into week 4 and see who's going to continue to dominate or if we can have a surprise upset. We'll talk about the complete beatdown in Philly this past week, against Philly, not in Philly, against Philly. And we'll discuss, of course, this week's matchup against the Carolina Panthers. I'm excited about that, man. So let's get started, boys. First things first, we'll go over last week's picks. I'm going to go ahead and play the audio from last week, and we'll see how everybody did. Julio, you got who won last week?
Yep.
All right, here we go. We're gonna go. I'm gonna let Julio will read it. I'll pick, you pick, Jay. That gives you time.
Okay.
And then Julio can go last. Bet?
Bet.
All right, here we go, Julio.
All right. First up, Chargers and the Chiefs.
Son of a gun. Give me the
Chiefs.
I'm going to also go with the Chiefs.
We all went Chiefs. How'd we do?
We all lost. The Chargers won.
Fantastic.
Right.
Cards.
Jags.
I will also go Cards.
We went Jags. Jay went Jags. You went Cards. I went Cards.
The Cards won.
Got him.
Bears and the Browns.
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 I'm going to go with the Bears on that one.
Forget it.
Washington. And I was. The Bears lost.
Fantastic.
The Bills.
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 I will also go Bills on that one. Colts and the Titans.
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 Titans as well.
How we doing those?
Those two, we all got them right.
Everybody's looking good right now.
Saints and the Patriots.
Patriots.
Patriots. Yeah.
No more Patriots in New Orleans.
Yeah.
For the rest of the year.
That's gone.
Likewise, Patriots.
Patriots and Saints.
The Saints won that one.
Yeah, that was. You don't know what you're getting out of New Orleans.
Yeah. All right, Falcons at the Giants.
Damn. That's tough, bro.
That's an actual game. That's a game.
That's a game. That's a game.
Wow.
Damn. Give me the Falcons.
I'll be wild. Give me Giants.
I'm gonna just go with the Falcons because they're in the East. The Giants are in the East, and I can't go with nobody else.
True.
Falcons won that one.
Yes, sir.
So, all right, Bengals at the Steelers.
Ooh, shit. Give me Bengals.
Steelers.
Steelers.
Who won that one, fam?
The Bengals.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I might have won this one, pet, guys, just so you know.
Steelers anyway. Ravens at the Lions.
Ravens.
Ravens.
All the way, Ravens. Jets at the Broncos.
Broncos.
Broncos. I almost said Jets. Broncos. Broncos.
Mile high, I like mile high.
We all swept that one, right?
Yep. Dolphins is Raiders.
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 Raiders. Buccaneers and
That was a sweep.
Yep.
Oh shit! That's gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be a close game. It's gonna be a damn good game.
Give me the Rams.
What?
Crazy. Bucks.
Who won that game?
You did. The Rams won.
Yes, sir.
Seahawks at the Vikings.
Seahawks.
I'm gonna go different on that one. Vikings.
How the hell the Vikings won that game?
Let's go.
You make me sick.
And in fashion too. Niners.
Bro, some of these are. Give me the. Where are they playing? They're playing in San Francisco.
I think so. Yeah.
Give me the 49ers.
Give me the pack.
I'm gonna go with the Niners.
Who won that one?
The Packers.
Go Pack, go. We lost.
And then last but not least, the Eagles and our beloved Cowboys.
Cowboys.
You ain't even got to ask me.
You ain't got to ask me, player.
You ain't
Cowboy.
gotta ask me. Cowboys all day, baby.
Bruh, that sounds like I won this week. And
I think so.
and in pretty convincing fashion.
I wouldn't say convincing fashion, but yeah, you
I'm
won.
going to say convincing fashion.
Yeah, you can say what you want.
I'm going to say that's going to be my go-to. So now we got this week's pick'ems. I upset Jay had from the week before. Now we got this week. What do we got, Julio?
All right. First up is Titans Jets.
Titans.
Titans.
Next one, Lion Bears.
Jay, I'll let you go first. That's tough.
Bears.
Man, Lions. Give me the Lions. I don't believe in any quarterback in Chicago right now.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go Bears.
Okay.
Colts, Dolphins.
Colts.
I'm gonna go Dolphins on that one.
Ooh.
Browns, Vikings.
Browns.
Vikings.
I will also go Vikings.
Y'all gonna believe? Y'all gonna continue to believe in the Vikings?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Washington, Falcons.
Falcons.
The football team.
Falcons, because again, I don't go for anybody else.
Nobody in the East.
Texans and the Bills.
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 For sure. Bills. Giants, Saints.
Saints.
What
Ooh,
Saints are gonna show up?
yeah, no. Give me the Saints. I'm not going for nobody in the East either.
Who's the other team, Julio?
The Giants and the Saints.
Saints.
Same, Saints. Chiefs and the Eagles.
Chiefs.
Easy.
Chiefs.
Same. Panthers at our beloved Cowboys.
Cowboys gonna win this one, and I'm gonna give you a score. I'm gonna give you 31-10. Cowboys.
Damn.
I'm gonna go Panthers.
Okay. You already know my answer. We them boys. That's all I'm gonna say. Seahawks and the Niners.
Ooh, they always play each other tough. Give me the Niners.
I'm gonna go Seahawks.
I will also go Seahawks. Cards at the Rams.
Rams.
I'm gonna go Cards.
I'm gonna have to go Rams on that one, man. The Steelers at the Pack.
Go Pack, go.
Yeah, Packers.
Same. Ravens, Broncos.
Ooh,
That's gonna be a good one.
where they playing at?
I'm gonna say Mile High, but I don't know for sure. Hold on.
Is it Ravens at Denver? Is that how it goes?
It doesn't say it like that. Ravens are the home team.
Yeah, Ravens at home then.
Mm-hmm.
Ravens.
Bro, Denver's so good though, dog.
I'm gonna go with Baltimore too.
You know what?
Bucks-
Give me Denver. I believe
Go
in
back on that one.
I believe in Denver.
Okay. Bucks at the Patriots.
Bucks gonna wax them. Tom Brady's looking to whack somebody.
Bucks.
Same. And then last but not least for the Monday night game, which is going to be a damn good game, the Raiders and the Chargers.
Ooh, give me the Chargers.
I've been riding that coattail for a while now, but I'm going to say Raiders.
Jay, who'd you say you had?
Raiders.
So 2 Raiders and 1 Chargers? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll see. We'll see how that goes, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see how these picks go. Ride with me. If you play FanDuel, if you play DraftKings, take our picks with a grain of salt because I don't think anybody really shined there. And we'll keep it pushing. We'll keep it pushing. So We move on now to the Dallas Cowboys and the complete dismantling against Philadelphia this past week. And I got to tell you what, man, we were the Monday night game, and Monday could not get here soon enough. I was a bit nervous about the game, but the way it started, that dissipated like immediately. Once we got up 2 touchdowns, I was like, okay, this is going to be an easy game. It got a little tougher down the road, but we were out here really putting in that work. I'm impressed with everything I've seen from these Cowboys. It could just be, the Eagles suck, but I think some of that is also the Cowboys are turning into a really good team. Defensively, we still have a lot of work, but the defense did they did their thing. Diggs coming up with a pick six. I'm if we can just get the defense tightened up a little bit more, we're looking fire, boys. We are looking fire. Like we're gonna be a threat. What do you guys think?
For me, it's still like you said. I still need to see more improvement from the defense. The one thing that I did love to see is that we did what I wanted us to do, which was mollywop the Eagles throughout the whole game. At first, it looked a little shaky at the very, very beginning of the game. Looked really, really shaky. Kind of made you do that whole, oh shit, here we go again at the beginning of the game. But after that, they kind of picked it up. I mean, I ain't got nothing to say about the offense. The offense looks explosive as ever.
We put up 41, dog.
Man, it looks great. The offense looks great. And the defense by far way better than we were last year. We're in a way better place than we were last year. I mean, your boy Anthony Brown showed up. He was actually covering somebody.
I still have no faith in Anthony.
I'm not saying I have faith in him just because of one game. Just like I'm not saying that, the Cowboys are playoff bound or Super Bowl bound by any stretch of the means after 3. So
we're winning the Super Bowl, fam. We're winning the Super Bowl.
But I'd love to see where we're at. Give me week 6, week 7. That's where I want to see us. Where are we at by that time? So
it's too early right now. I agree with that. It's way too early right now because we played Philly, but Philly still put points on the board. So I'm not that impressed.
How many did they end up with? 21?
Yeah, 21-41.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think they put up some points, but they were like, I think it was like a trash touchdown. Like we left points on the field as well. Defensively, old boy had one hit him right in his hand. I think it was Brown. They hit him right in the hands, or it was Jordan Lewis. One of them two hit him right in the hands at like the 6, and he dropped it. I was like, bro, you could have walked in 6 yards for a touchdown if you would have just caught that. But we're winning the division at least. The Giants look like garbage. The Eagles look like garbage. Washington, I haven't really watched Washington, but they don't have a quarterback, so I'm not worried about Washington either.
No, as far as I can tell so far, every other team that I've seen a little bit of the highlights from each one of their games. Anybody else in the East besides the Cowboys, they all look trash at this point.
Right.
So, and I saw I look at the Eagles as trash anyway to begin with. It don't matter. It don't matter where they're at or what their standings look like, but they're trash from the beginning. So for me, we got the division one. That's it for sure.
Let me ask you guys this: do you think we have fool's gold right now, or do you think we have the real deal here in Dallas right now? After 3 weeks, would you say it's more fool's gold? Like, hey, we don't know, or would you say, man, we probably have something?
Honestly, for me, again, it's too early to tell. I mean, I've seen what we have on offense. What we have on offense right now is great. Right. As long as our offensive line stays healthy, as long as everybody else on the offense stays healthy, no more COVID, cutbacks or whatever you want to call them, or even injuries, that we've seen it.
Quit bribing people and then not taking your 2-game
Yeah.
suspension. You could have been
Yeah.
that. So yeah, man. Like I was asking you, man, what do you think? Is it fool's gold? Is it fool's gold? Do we have something in Dallas? What do we have? Like, are we more contender or are we more pretender? I'll say.
I mean, as far as I can tell, we're contenders. We are contenders. People need to start taking the Cowboys seriously. We're no longer just a laugh about team that every year they're, oh yeah, you had a good offense, but then your quarterback got hurt. And now, what do you guys got? Your defense sucks. They get scored on every week, 30 plus points, whatever.
A big bag of nothing.
Yeah, big bag of nothing. So as far as I can tell right now, again, it's still too early to tell. There's still a lot of things that, as a Cowboy fan, you see that we need to work on defensive wise. But again, like we said, Dan Quinn is doing some stuff right now in the defense that they're adapting so much better. They're doing so many different things now. Again, Micah Parsons, man, playing on that D line has been a disruptive force. And they were already talking about, I think during the game, that, when DeMarcus Lawrence comes back, will he get moved back to the linebacker position, or will they keep him as a rotating defensive end?
Right.
Which is not a bad idea. But to have a guy that's versatile like that you can put him in any position and he just plays his heart out. I mean, it's a great thing to see now as a Cowboy fan. Right now, I think it's one of the better times I've been in a good place as a Cowboys fan and not always pissed off from week to week going, what the hell are we doing? Why the hell did we do that? Why? Yeah. It started to get old after a while.
Right.
I mean, it's been old after 25 years,
Mm-hmm.
But looking at the schedule, I mean, we really can't get our hopes up until after we get past Denver, the Chiefs, the Raiders, and then after that, smooth sailing until we hit the Cardinals.
Yeah.
So,
bro, that whole division looks good, Jay. The one that you just mentioned in the AFC, with the Raiders, the Broncos, the Chiefs, the Chargers. Who would have thought the Chiefs would have been the bad team in that division?
I mean, there's probably stuff going on in that organization right now. So, I mean, Andy Reid's not doing too well.
Yeah, he got sent to the hospital, right after the game.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on. So I'm sure that there's some things going on, and they're not playing well for a reason. So we'll see. Hopefully they can turn around for Mahomes' sake, for Tyreek's sake, for those stars that are on that team that went to the Super Bowl, know what it's about.
We don't care about none of
them. But
hate. That's all you get out of us, bro. So what do you think, Jay? Are we pretenders, contenders?
The jury is still out for me. It's still too early. I can't ever be the same Dallas Cowboy fan that I was back in the 90s because it's so unpredictable with them. It's always hot and cold with them. I've never, since I almost broke my TV, I haven't been I wouldn't say die hard, but I haven't been I don't invest that much into them because of that, because I'm not gonna take myself to that place again to where I almost throw something through my TV or put my fist through my TV because of millionaires playing a football game,
a kid's game
that don't give two shits about me. I'm just here for the ride.
Who goes 100%?
Yeah, that's not realistic. That's not realistic. You don't go 100% every play. Get your 70% looking ass out off this team. Hey, he plays for the Bengals, man. They won last night. So Cheeto Woozier, he gone. So yeah, man, I think we're in good shape. Like you said, Julio, as long as we can stay focused, stay healthy.
Very
COVID,
much so.
man, bro, that COVID protocol's always got somebody out. That's crazy. This week we're gonna transition into our last little bit of the podcast, man. We're gonna transition into this week, and this week we have the Carolina Panthers. And the big thing with the Carolina Panthers is Christian McCaffrey's out this game. So we just fell into a bit of good luck. Fortune is starting to favor the Cowboys just a bit this year, man. We're getting turnovers, the ball's bouncing our way. Now we got Christian McCaffrey, the star of Carolina, out. What is his name? Horn, their defensive back, he's out. So we're catching breaks, man. Now this defense is ranked high in the NFL right now, but Carolina has played some bad teams. So you're looking at Carolina at 3-0, and you're like, bro, are y'all legit? Solid contender, or is it like us, fool's gold? What do you have in Carolina? Best run D in the NFL right now.
They still won when he went out last week, or not last week, the week before last.
Right.
So, I mean, they still won. They still did what they did. So he's not the only star down there. There's other people stepping up, and I mean, like I said, we'll just have to see what Cowboy team shows up this week, because we can be riding high, and then next thing you know, we're back in the same boat again. We lost, or we see. I'm trying to go back through the games.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing that I will say is we've been pretty consistent.
We barely won against the Chargers. Barely.
Chargers are a good team
at the last minute.
Chargers are a good team, though.
The only
they proved that they were a good team when they beat the Chiefs.
Kansas City, yeah.
No, the only real team that we pretty much blew out by 20 was the Eagles.
Yeah, and they suck. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's so hard to tell. But our first game against the Bucks, I don't believe in moral victories, but bro, that sets the precedent. You hung with the Super Bowl defending champions. Now, what do you take from that? Did they just have an off night, or did you just play up to that caliber of team? And then the next week you come out against a very hot up and coming Chargers team, and it's easy to have that letdown. Like, bro, we just shot our wad last week against the Super Bowl champions. What are we gonna do? Came down to the wire, we win it, and then this week, what are we doing different than we've done in the past? We're beating the teams we're supposed to beat. And it's not no by 3 nail biter at the end of the game. No, we're beating that team wholeheartedly, dog. Like,
but again, they suck.
Exactly. But previous Cowboys teams would play down to that caliber of team. Previous Cowboys, it would have been like 21-20. And we're wondering, are we going to win this game? So I see that difference. That's the only difference now. Like you guys said, it's still a little early. But that gives me a little bit of hope, more than we've had here in a while. This week against Carolina, I think we're gonna win. Like I told y'all, 31-10 is my prediction. I think the defense is gonna have some more turnovers, which I enjoy. We're doing that on a consistent basis. And the only thing we can't do is we can't really make consistent stops. We're still giving up points and yards, but our offense is covering those blemishes, and winning covers up a lot of mistakes.
Oh yeah.
So what do you guys think, man? What do you guys think we'll do this week? What are you guys looking forward to, or what do you think is going to be the key to winning this week?
Well, for me, I don't know too much about Carolina besides the name, McCaffrey, the running back. Again, I don't know what other stars they have on their team, so I can't speak on that side of it. All I know is that with him being out, it will give us a different advantage over Carolina. And I think, like you said, I mean, one of the things that's been the light of hope, I guess you could say, for these Cowboy games that I've been watching is our defense is playing. They're not downplaying to the teams anymore. Yes, they still give up the occasional, 3rd and 15, and we're supposed to make a stop, and we do not make a stop. They still
Anthony
are
Brown.
able. They're still able to convert on a 3rd and 15,
Right.
and we're unable to stop drives when we need to stop drives. And that's the one thing that I'm concerned about, I guess I could say, with our Cowboys. Other than that, I mean, like you said, winning covers up a lot of those blemishes.
Right.
Winning those football games, making 41 points to 21, even though, like Jay said, we did let them still score 21 points in that game versus the Eagles. So you got to keep that in the back of our mind, is that, yeah, we still allowed them to score. We shouldn't have allowed them to score. We should have shut them down completely and then made a mockery
statement.
out of them. Hell
Yeah.
yeah, made a real big statement saying,
Right.
hey, you know what? We're here. We're the real deal, and we're here to stay. And y'all got to deal with us now. So yes and no. I'm a little wary for the game because, again, I don't know too much about Carolina, but at the same time, I think the Cowboys, the way the defense has been playing, the way the offense has been playing, forcing turnovers, making turnovers happen on the defense, it's a different vibe that I get from the Cowboys now than I did from previous years.
Right.
It's a whole different element, and I think the best way to describe that is their ability to adjust on the fly to any situation has been what gives me a little bit of hope as to, damn, we
That
could we
the
we
defense
could do
knows their assignments now. They're not just out there like Coach Hernandez used to say, bro, like a bunch of blind hogs looking for an acorn, fool. Like these
Yeah.
dudes are really out there. They know where to be lined up, who their man is. Let me ask you guys this, because I just pulled up Carolina's 3-0 record, and let me tell you, does this make you feel scared about Carolina? 19-14 to the Jets. They won
Wait, the Jets scored on them?
twice.
Okay.
Then you have the win against the Saints, 26-7. That was the week that the Saints had COVID everywhere and they lost all kinds of coaches and stuff. And then last week they beat the Houston Texans 24-9.
Nah.
That's what I'm saying. Do they have fool's gold? Are they pretenders looking like contenders? Because that record with those teams, that body count don't mean nothing to me.
They're still stopping people from scoring. I can tell you that.
I mean, Zach Wilson got 14.
I mean, we've given up 31, 17, 21. So
I mean, like I said, that defense of theirs is they're looking nice. I think they're giving up like 45 yards rushing a game.
Yeah.
And we got Zeke and TP out there licking their chops like, we got to go show somebody we can run this ball.
But for me, I wouldn't say that with those teams that they played against, even though we have let other teams score on us, not taking that element out of it, with the teams that they've beat, I would have to say no. I'm not scared of Carolina.
Right.
I'm not worried about them beating us. I'm not going to worry about that part of it. I expect the Cowboys to win. Will it happen? Again, going back to what Jay said too, depending on which Cowboy team shows up. One week we'll get a damn good Cowboy team with real good defense and shutout defense and a good, scoring offense. And the next week we'll get a Cowboy team that the defense lets up and lets them score on us every drive. And it'll be a nail-biting game to the last second. So it just depends on which Cowboy team shows up. But I say that I'm scared of Carolina? Nah, not even the slightest.
It also depends on if they're partying or not. Hopefully they're not. Hopefully they've matured a little bit, and if they get a win, they stay their ass at home and prepare for a game instead of being out in the clubs and shit partying.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. We shall see.
I'm excited, fam. I think we're about to go on a little run. Who do we have next week, Jay? Because you were throwing out some crazy names, dog, and I know the schedule's not looking nice for the Cowboys. We got some hitters coming through.
Let's see. We have the Panthers Sunday.
I got you right here.
After them, we have New York, which I'm not really all that worried about.
Okay.
Depending on what happens to the Patriots Sunday. Is it Sunday or Monday? Monday night.
Monday night.
Depending on what happens to them and how pissed off Tom Brady makes them. I could see a little bit of worry there. Then we have the Vikings. Yeah, we have the Vikings week 7. Broncos week 8. Falcons week 9. Chiefs week 10. Raiders week 11. Saints week 12. The football team week 13. Giants again. 14. Football team 15. Week 15. Cards 16, and then Eagles to close out the season for 17.
We'll be resting all our starters for the playoffs by that point.
You say that. It's a long
God willing.
season.
God willing. Look, talk to me after week 6. Like I said, talk to me after week 6 or 7. Then we can have that playoff discussion.
We play the Chiefs right before our bye week, do we not? I believe that's when it is.
I think so.
So, I mean, at that point, I think going into the bye week is going to tell us how we're going to do, because we got some hitters coming up, boys. We got some bangers coming up. So we have to beat the teams we're supposed to beat, and that is Carolina this week. So the good thing is, based on how I invest my time on these Cowboys, I don't have to wait till the 3:30 game. I don't have to wait till the Monday night game. They're going to be that noon game. So you know where I'm going to be at noon o'clock on Sunday. Watching that game in my drawers, hoping for a Cowboys W. We're about to get that W. That's just what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, y'all got anything to say before we shoot the deuces?
Oh man, share, like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that good stuff. Get it out there to your people. Let them know that we're here, that if they want to sit around and listen to us for a little bit, we here. We here.
Yes, sir. We'll chop it up with you. If you got anything you think we're right about something, drop a comment. You think we're wrong about something, drop 2 comments.
Like it, thumbs up, thumbs down, do whatever you need to do.
Yeah. And we'll see y'all next week. Peace.